Hey there, I'm that retrograde. I'm really bad at introducing myself, so I'm gonna let a website do it for me. And it's free! Personality test at a bargain. You regularly make new friends. Getting the hard hitters already, aren't you? It's not that I'm not friendly, it's more that I'm bad at making friends. I don't expose myself often. You spend a lot of your free time exploring random topics that pique your interest. That's what this is. Kinda, yeah. But I also waste a lot of my time. If I'm being truly honest, I just scroll Reddit and just waste my time, and I feel bad at the end of the day. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry. Yes, actually. It is weird. I'll have to make up a backup plan for a backup plan. Doesn't everybody? Everyone does that, obviously. Usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. I kind of have to. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the... Hence, me saying, I'm really bad at introducing myself. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. Strong disagree. I mean, I prefer. Yeah, I prefer, but I don't. You're very sentimental. However, prompted by feelings of tenderness, sadness, or... Oh, yes, I can't throw away things. I'm really bad at throwing away things. It's like, what if I need it later, you know? I like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I like to, but I don't. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Strong disagree. What if I'm weird? What if they're busy with their day? I don't want to interrupt it. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative work. I am not too interested. Meaning I'm not interested. I am not interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works. Don't disagree. I actually like doing that. You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I mean, I kind of have to. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular... Yeah. You really worry about whether you make a good impression on a strong disagree. I always worry. You enjoy participating in group activities. I actually do. It's fun. Well, I don't. It depends. If I'm getting graded on this and I require their input, then I hate it. But otherwise, if I'm doing it for fun, yeah, I like doing that. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Well, I don't read books, and I don't read movies. Agree, neutral, agree. I kind of do, I guess. I don't know. I'm bad. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. Yes, actually, You are interested in so many things you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Kinda, but only a little bit. You are prone to worrying things that will take turns for a plot. Everyone do that. Everyone do worry. Don't you worry about things going bad? You avoid leadership roles in group settings. It's not that I don't... It's not that I avoid it. What's the opposite of volunteer? It's more I let other people decide if they want to take the leadership roles. But otherwise, I don't. I let people go before me. Yes. You're definitely not an artistic person. I think I'm not. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings? Only a little bit. I mean, it's not a good idea to be like one way and one way only. But rationality is kind of important. And feelings is, well, in the end of the day, feelings. I agree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Well, I relax because I don't want to do the chores, but I don't actually relax. I'm stressing the whole time because I'm not doing my chores. So, slightly disagree, I guess. You enjoy watching people argue. I don't, actually. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Yes. Yes. Your mood can change very quickly. Unfortunately, yeah. I could be happy 1 second, and I could be not in the next. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Nah, not really. You often ended up doing things at the last always. Oh, everyone does that, right? Always. Who doesn't do that at the last second? They've always been fascinating by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. Yeah, actually, I have. But at the end of the day, does it matter? You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I like being alone, but I also don't like being lonely. Disagree. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Does that mean, like let's say I stab you. What do you do? It's like, well, I'm stabbed. What am I gonna do? Slight disagree. I like theoretical. I can jive with the jive. I slight disagree. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. Yeah, I think so. Yes, I agree. Strongly agree, actually. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for yeah, I always do that. I strongly agree. You rarely second guess the strongly disagree. Everyone does that, right? Who doesn't do that? How confident? Are people confident? Am I just not confident? 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 I'm questioning if I can say it right. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. No discussion there. I need to sleep, and then I need to rest from sleeping. I'm tired. I'm always tired. You enjoy going to art museums. I've never been, and the idea doesn't interest me, so disagree? Slight disagree. I'll say slight disagree. You have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No, I don't think so. I feel like I can understand people. I mean, I can understand the struggles that they're going through. You have to-do lists for each day. Yes, but no. You rarely feel insecure. Disagree. Strongly disagree. You avoid making phone calls. Always. Every time. If I could just text, I even avoid emails. I don't even text people because I don't want to bother them. Strongly disagree. Agree. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. I mean, sure. Everyone has different opinions, and that's fine because everyone has different lives. Yeah, I agree. I think. In your social circle, you're often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. I'm never the one. I never get invited anywhere. I don't want to say that. I don't do that. I always imagine doing it, and I have fun in my imagination, but I never actually do it. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get them back on track as soon as possible. To an extent, I guess, but only slightly. You're still bothered by mistakes you made long time ago. Always. Everyone. Come on. Everyone has to do this, right? I mean, at some point you have to accept the mistakes that you've made. I'm always bothered by mistakes. Of course. That's how you grow yourself, right? Or is this an unhealthy way to do it? You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. I do contemplate the meanings of human existence and the meaning of life. I'll say just normal disagree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I don't think so. Of course, I do have small outbursts, probably, but I think I mostly control them. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault. Yes, actually, because it's like, what's the point? What's the point? They probably already know that it is completely their fault. What's the point of driving it home, you know? Everyone has flaws, especially me, shit. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized or consistent efforts. Yes. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it'll take for them to feel disappointed in you. Yes. Everyone thinks that though, right? Right? You love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I would actually like that, I think. I don't get in other people's way. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Not particularly. It's fun to a degree, but you do it while doing other things. That's when you have imaginary conversations in your head. Like while washing the dishes. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. I don't like busy, bustling atmospheres, especially when they're loud. I get headaches from loud things. Consistent loud things. Very different. I'm great at parties. You feel more drawn? I strongly disagree. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. Not always. I know for a fact that you can hide. I mean, you can tell, definitely, but I don't always know. So I'll say slight disagree. You often feel overwhelmed. Everyone has to do that, right? Well, unless you're confident in yourself, then that's different. But yes, I feel overwhelmed, even when I'm doing nothing. I could literally waste the whole day, and I'm overwhelmed. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Yes, actually. I don't like skipping any steps, because then it goes off the rails. Typically. Because I'm not good. You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. Not really. I don't like that kind of stuff. You'll pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I never had the experience of having a good opportunity and thought of someone else who needed it more, so I'm going to say disagree. You struggle with deadlines. I meet deadlines, whether that be for the good or worse, so slightly disagree. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Actually, kind of. I have pretty damn good luck. A lot of it is not skill, I feel. Just luck. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Slightly agree. But when I think that, then things go wrong. So I'll say disagree. You know, if I'm thinking about how I actually feel about things working out for you, I always expect the worst. Always. I am, male, female, other. I am male. I think. See results. Oh boy, mediator. What's a mediator? Mediators are poetic, kind, and altruistic. I don't know what that means. I need to get a damn dictionary. Showing a disinterested and selfless concern for the well-being of others. Unselfish. Self-sacrificing, self-denying. What does that mean? Characterized by or involving denial of one's own interests and needs. Okay. 89% introverted. Introverted individuals tend to prefer fewer, yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments. Yeah, that does sound like me to a T. Intuitive. Intuitive individuals are oh my god, read! Why can't I read? Intuitive individuals are very imaginative, open-minded, and curious. They value originality and focus on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. What's observant? I don't know what observant is. In this context, I mean. I know what the definition of observant is. I know it. Feeling, thinking. What? Feeling individuals value emotional expression and sensitivity. They place a lot of importance on empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. Oh, if you say so. Test. That will probably sell my information. Prospecting. I'm a prospector. Prospecting individuals are very good at improvising and adapting to opportunities. They tend to be flexible nonconformists who value novelty above stability. I guess? I don't know. 86% turbulent. Turbulent individuals are self-conscious and sensitive to stress. They feel a sense of urgency in their emotions and tend to be success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. I mean, yeah, if I don't do it right the first time, I'm a failure. That's how it go. That's how it be. Mediator, personality. What's the difference? Assertive mediator versus turbulent mediator. Well, it said turbulent, right? The opposite is assertive? Okay. It's right here. There it is. Diplomat, constant improvement. Although they may seem quiet or unassuming, mediators have vibrant, passionate inner lives. Creative and imaginative, they happily lose themselves in daydreams, inventing all sorts of stories and conversations in their mind. What? These personalities are known for their sensitivity. Mediators can have profound emotional responses to music, art, nature, and the people around them. Idealistic and empathetic? I was a good student in school, I promise. I know how to read. Idealistic, empathetic, mediators long for deep, soulful relationships, and they feel called to help others. But because this personality type makes such a small proportion of the population, mediators may feel sometimes lonely or invisible. Yes, adrift in a world that doesn't seem to appreciate the traits that make them unique. I'm not unique, you see? That's the difference. They give to empathy. Mediators share a sincere curiosity about the depths of the human nature, introspective to the core. Introspective. I feel like I can define myself that way. Introspective. Characterized by... Thanks, Google. Really helpful. Introspection. The examination of observations of one's own... Yes! Yes, that's how you think of you, right? Like how you think of your own actions and improve upon said actions. They yearn to understand the people around them as well. Mediators are compassionate and non-judgmental, always willing to hear another person's story. When someone opens up to them or turns to them for comfort, they feel honored and listen to be of help. Yeah, of course. Of course. People trust you to share their problems. That's an honor, and you should help them when you can. Blah blah blah. To do a relationship of any kind is one with both people feel comfortable sharing not just their wildest hopes and dreams, but both their secret fears and vulnerabilities. Yeah, I think that too. How is this getting to like a T? I am a copy and paste personality. I knew it! I'm not unique in any way. Few things make mediators more uneasy than pretending to be someone that they aren't. With their sensitivity and their commitment to authenticity, people with this personality type tend to crave opportunities for creative self-expression. It comes as no surprise then that many famous mediators are poets, writers, actors, and artists. I'm none of those. They can't help but muse about the meaning and purpose of life, dreaming up all sorts of stories, ideas, and possibilities along the way. Yes, I have dreams. I just dream a lot. Through these imaginative landscapes, mediators can explore their own inner nature as well as the place in the world. While this is a beautiful trait, these personalities sometimes show a tendency to daydream and fantasize rather than what the fuck? What? Stop. I wasn't actually expecting an accurate result. To avoid feeling frustrated, unfulfilled, or incapable, mediators need to make sure that they take oh my god, read! Mediators need to make sure that they take steps to turn their dreams and ideas into reality. Read along with me. People with this personality type tend to feel directionless or stuck until they connect with a sense of purpose for their lives. For many mediators, this purpose has something to do with uplifting others and their ability to feel other people's suffering as if they were their own. While mediators want to help everyone, they need to focus their energy and efforts, otherwise they can end up exhausted. Weird. Oh my god, there's so much reading! What? Strength and weaknesses. Is it like a bullet point list? Empathetic. Okay. Generous. I don't know about that. Open-minded. Are you sure? Creative. I'm not creative in any way, believe me. Passionate. Yeah. I'm bad at showing it though. Oh. Oh, shit, they thought of everything, didn't they? Idealistic. Yeah. Yes, weaknesses. Alright. Hurt me. Make me feel bad about myself. Unrealistic. Oh boy. Self-isolating. Yep. Unfocused. Emotionally vulnerable. Desperate to please. You're having fun, right? Self-critical. I'm not doing well. But everyone's like this, aren't they? Self-critical? You have to be self-critical about yourself to learn and grow. Feeling self-critical right now? Before going to the next section, scroll up to reread your strength and let them serve as a reminder of how much you, dear mediator, can bring to this world. No, I don't think so. Romantic relationships. I've never been in one, so tell me how my future looks. A website that's probably stealing my information? It's fair, then, to say that mediators approach the world of romance with high expectations. They may have spent years daydreaming about the perfect relationship, imagining how it would feel to share their innermost selves with another person. The reality of dating can come as something as a shock to mediators, forcing them to grapple with the challenging questions. If they want to be in relationships, they'll have to compromise on their ideals. I mean, yes, a relationship is about compromisations. Hopeless romantics. Oh, great. I'm hopeless. I mean, I knew that. But thanks for telling me I am hopeless. Thanks for confirming my fears. Finding what's real. Mediators tend to promote harmony over disagreement. Yes. All this lends stability to their relationships. It can also lead to problems. To avoid triggering conflicts, mediators may avoid talking openly about things that are bothering them. Yes. Instead, they might mentally fixate on the problem or try to solve it on their own. Yes. Friendships. When it comes to social lives, they may find themselves caught in a web of contradictions. People with this personality type crave alone time, but they're also vulnerable to loneliness. Yes. The good news is that the company of true friends, mediator can escape the hamster wheels of the insecurity and focus on what really matters. Yeah. I actually like being with friends. For these personalities, friendship is a precious commodity. An opportunity for two people to lift each other up and change each other's lives for the better. Yeah. Exactly. When they, talk. I'm not good at talking. Mediators truly believe in the old saying that a friend in need is a friend indeed. Oh, that's a nice saying. Few things bolster their sense of purpose like they're being there for someone they care about. Yes. Perhaps with their most intense investment in these relationships, mediators tend to feel most fulfilled by spending time with a small, intimate circle. Yes, I don't like big groups of friends. I mean, I like having many friends, but big groups is like difficult because how do you focus on everyone all at once? Because if you have a lot of people, someone will be left out, which is not fun because I'm usually the one left out and I don't like that. Acquaintances may come and go, but this inner circle is likely to include mediators' friends for life. I mean, they haven't told me to go away yet, so probably. Searching for a kindred spirit. Although mediators are warm and accepting, they don't always find it easy to make friends. Hey, yes, but shush. This is because of superficial, casual relationships can leave these personalities feeling a bit empty. Mediators are looking for something lasting, authentic, friendships with people who share their desire to think and feel deeply, to do the right thing, and to give more to the world than they take from it. That said, mediators are capable of befriending all sorts of people. I mean, people tell me that I do. I don't see it. The combination of their intuitive and prospecting personality traits draws them to diverse perspectives. Some appreciate friends whose experiences and worldviews are totally different from their own. Mediators may actually find it invigorating to connect with someone who, on the surface, has little common with them. For mediators, a true friendship is founded on shared values, not just shared experiences. Yeah, everyone has different lives, and different lives mean different experiences. That's normal, right? People with this personality type are unlikely to form strong friendships simply out of convenience. For example, while their affection for their coworkers may be strong, just working in the same office or shop isn't enough for mediators to guarantee a substantial friendship. Deeper connections must come into play. Yeah, when mediators befriend someone, they may secretly, not so secretly, hope to stay close to that person for life. Yeah, don't most people do that? Don't you want to be friends with friends for a long time? That's normal, right? Conclusion. Few personality types are as poetic and kind-hearted as mediators. With their unique gifts, mediators can overcome all sorts of challenges and obstacles and brighten the lives of those around them in the process. Yet mediators can be tripped up in areas where idealism and That's a hair in my mouth. Yet mediators can be tripped up in areas where idealism and altruism are more of a liability than an asset. When it comes to finding or keeping a partner, making friends, pursuing a meaningful career, or planning for the future, people with this personality type may need to consciously develop their weaker traits and gain new skills, even as they draw on their many strengths. Well, yeah, that's how you grow as a person, right? The secret life of mediators. What you have read so far is just an introduction to the complexity of a mediator personality type. You may have muttered to yourself, wow, this is so accurate, it's a little creepy. Or, finally, someone understands me. You may even ask, how do they know more about me than the people I'm closest to? This is not a trick. You felt understood because you were. We studied how mediators think that and what they need to reach their full potential. In the process, we learned how people with your personality type can overcome even the greatest personal challenges. But to overcome these challenges, you need to have a plan. Oh no. A personal roadmap. No. And a vision for where you want to head and why. No. In this introduction, you've learned how mediators tend to behave in certain circumstances and what their key strengths and weaknesses are. Here's the truth. Knowing and accepting yourself first is the first step moving forward to make positive changes in your life. Yes. Moving forward, now that you learned the basics, the next step on your self-discovery journey is your premium file. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that. And I don't have money, so I'm not doing that. Well, that was something. I hope you learned a bit more about me and understand why I'm bad at introducing myself, because I am really bad. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out my other stuff. I have 4 other things uploaded immediately now. Check them out if you want. Maybe even subscribe if you want. You don't have to. Officially, I have to say you don't have to. But, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be threatening people.